Hello, you insouciant long pigs. It is I, Sam of SG1, coming at you for a Transformers Transformation Review thingy. Yes, we are doing. This time we're doing Legacy Blaster. Now, the reason why I haven't done a video, quick housekeeping, is because I've just got a new job and I haven't had time to do anything. So yeah, it's been a bit of one of those just coming home knackered, having a day off and just going, you know what, I'm just going to do nothing last week. So I'm doing two videos. I'm doing this one. I'm going to do my next Star Trek review as well. But onto this guy. As you can see, he's Blaster. He's fucking cool. Yes, but now, you know me, I'm not one for showing packaging off, but I will show the Legacy packaging because I think it looks really cool. The only exception is, let me bring in a Kingdom box. I know it's not the same size, but here you've got plastic, right? So it protects the toy. Here, there is nothing. Now, the other thing as well is if you're trying to tell me that you're cutting down on packaging and stuff like that, then why is this, you know, more expensive than the Legacy version, than the Kingdom version, which I can't seem to find? You know what I mean? It's I don't like packaging where you can people can grab and pull it out, and you know, I hate that. I really hate that. You know, if you wanted to cut down on the plastic, why don't you just fill that, you know, with artwork, you know, just fill that up. But regardless, and you don't get a collector card in it either, which is a bit of a shame. But I do like the artwork on it. I believe it is the same from Kingdom. You know, you've got, although the Kingdom one is better, I feel. Just a bit on the back there tells you what you get. Actually, that artwork is quite cool. Actually, in fact, that's really cool. Bulkhead. I really want to get the bulkhead. And the Prime RC looks really good as well. I don't give a shit if people go, hey, it's G1. He looks great. He looks fucking cool. I love it. And yes, I am a G1er, and that's why I love it. So, anyway, let's get back onto this thing. Here he is in his boombox mode, and just look at that. That is absolutely spot on. Fucking, this is Generation 1 Blaster, but if Generation 1 Blaster was made in 2022 even. I don't even know what the date is. You know what I mean? It's just absolutely fucking perfect. You've got the speakers details there, you've got tweeters, you've got subwoofers, you've got dials like tuning dials, you've got, you know, more dials down the bottom there, you've got your buttons there which do eject. We'll eject. We'll have a look at him in a minute. As you can see inside there, you've got more cassette sort of what do they call them? Gears, I guess. Inside there, and I love the colours. The colours pop. You know, you've got the grey, the black, the red, and the yellow, and the blue for the window there, which is really nice. I can't wait to see a twin cast version of this. And on the side there, you've got another subwoofer. You know, and then you've got on the back. Now, the instructions say that you can store the weapon on the back there. I'll just get into that because it was there. You've got a little nub there, and on the grip of the gun, you've got a little slot there, and it fits on there quite nicely. And that is on secure. That ain't going anywhere. You know, so if you want storage, you can do that. However, I recently watched Bert the Stormtrooper's review of the Kingdom version, and it's exactly the same toy. The toy is exactly the same. There is no difference. But what he did was, because you've got all these different ports for like weaponizers and stuff like that. What you can do is he put it in this pot here, like this, which I think is quite a good idea. And you turn it round, and it looks like he's got an aerial. You know, which is pretty cool, actually. It looks like he's got an aerial, because, you know, it would have had an aerial back in the day. It's not a digital one. I mean, now it'd be a digital one that you could play cassettes on as well. But, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, I think that's a really good idea. It kind of looks like an aerial. You can't really see it against this black background. But there you go. There you go. It looks like it's got an aerial. Pretty cool. So we'll just take that off for now anyway. So, yeah, and there he is in cassette player mode. We'll take a look at Eject first. So we'll just put him over there. And here is Eject. And again, I'm with Bet the Stormtrooper here about this thing is fantastically moulded, right? Absolutely fantastic. You've got all the gold bits there, you've got all these cassette details, but they're kind of lost because they've used the translucent plastic. You can almost see his head back there as well. You know, they've used this translucent plastic where, look, there's all this moulded detail in there, but it would be better if they just used blue plastic. I don't understand this. You know, I really don't. And if they do turn him into twin cast, I would really like a rewind as well. You know me, I'm not one for comparisons, but I will show him against, this is the Netflix Ravage, and they're about the same size. Actually, you know what, I've not tried this yet. So you can press that and it comes forward. Does he fit in there? Yes, Ravage fits in there too. Excellent. Cool. I did not know that. I mean, not that Ravage would sit in there, but, you know, it does fit. So, you know, it's... See, like I say, look at the Ravage one, it's all nicely moulded and you've got tamper-graphed cassette things going on. But with the Eject here, it's all lost because of the clear plastic. I'm not saying it's a bad mould, I'm just thinking the clear plastic choice is a bit of a mistake, and because you can see all the what will become his arms and his legs through it as well, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, to transform it, do you know what? Let's get a closer look at actually all this. Wait a minute, when my phone works, there we are. Yeah, you can see all that moulded detail there. You've got the sprocket, that's the word I'm looking for. Sprockets in there. You've got all this lovely moulded detail, which is just lost unless you get at the right angle of the light, which is absolute shame, really. So anyway, to transform him, quite simple. Grab his leg and you just pull it down like that and you rotate it forward. Again, you just rotate that down like so, and that noise you can hear in the background is my dryer. So you rotate his arms down like so, and then he reveals his fist. Same for this side, reveals his fist. And you reach back here and you get his little head. No, there we are. So I man had a bit of struggle getting it through, but no, it's all right that time. And there he is in robot mode. Again, the same problem applies. You know, you got all this lovely moulded detail. His chest seems to be okay though. I mean, it does highlight all this quite nicely. But you know, his fists are in there. You can just make them out with a light. I'll zoom that in so we can actually see it. You know, you can just make it out, and then you've got his boots and stuff. Like I said, a really nice figure. I think I've got a bit of mould flash on the side of his head. I do, yeah. Damn it. Got a bit of mould flash on his head. Damn. Let's see if I can get it off. Yeah, there we go. Still a bit there though. Bit of a shame. But look at that bonce. That is a really cool head sculpt. Although the paint, I've just noticed actually. Come on, focus, you twat. The paint is a little blotchy on mine. But I mean, it's so small, you know, you can't really see it. But that is a bit of a shame. It just seems slapped on. You know, looks like a really bad drag queen. Anyway, in terms of articulation for this little guy, you can rotate him at the shoulders, but these are incredibly tight. Oh my lord, that's tight. Oh, he can, because he's got a ball joint here, he can rotate any which way you but loose, and it's also for transformation. His legs, they're on a universal joint here, so you can kick forward, kick back. Hey, there's a transformer called kick back. And he can move out, but that's tight as well. Oh, yeah, so he can move out like that. And he's got a ball joint at the knee, so he can twist and shout any which way he wants to. So yeah, so he's pretty cool, actually. He's really cool. Just, I think the choice of plastic is a bit of a mistake, but, you know, there you go. So we'll put him over there. And we'll just take a look at the Blaster's gun as well. That is a really cool gun. That is really cool. You've even got a cassette thing in there, so it looks like this could be a... Do you know what? This would have been really cool if they managed to make this transform into a cassette, because he's definitely got the cassette door in there, cassette sprocket rather. You got a nice scope on top. Just a nice gun, really. Very G1. Very, very G1, actually. Yeah, so it's very nice too. Hey, do you know what? Let's take a closer look at some of those details. There we go. Yeah, there you can see kind of the cassette sprocket in there. So loads of moulded detail. Yeah, a very nice gun. Very nice gun. Like I say, so evocative of the G1. You know, you got the stock and that as well. Nice big barrel. It's nice moulded detail in there. It's just a nice gun. Really good. So we'll put that over there as well. And we'll take a look at Blaster himself. Yeah. So like I said, we've had a closer look. Let's have a close look at some of this moulded detail. We've got some really nice cool detail on there. We've got some more dials. Like a headphone jack there maybe. You know, and then you've got dials there. You've got like a volume control, a tuner there, an AM switch, an FM switch if you like. Just absolutely lovely. That Autobot symbol just absolutely pops off there, and that's tampered on as well. You got some nice detail in there. You got some nice detail in the speaker, your subwoofer, the tweeters, and then you've got the side there, and on the back, absolutely lovely moulded detail, like almost like a jetpack there, if you like. But absolutely fucking amazing. Let's get this transformed, shall we? While we're here, so to transform it, if you've seen a Generation 1 Blaster, you pretty much know how to transform it. So basically what you do is you just push these forward like that and they open up, and then what you do is you just twist them round to the back, and then you've got a part on a post there, and basically what you do is you just fold them down and they fit on like that. There you go, it just gets them out of the way. Nice satisfying click. So basically now it's just a case of just removing parts. So this, that's already come loose, that bit. So this bit he's sat on two tabs, so you just lift this up like that. And again, you've got moulded detail into there, I've only just noticed. Which is pretty cool. I didn't have to put that in there, but because you don't see it, but it's nice to know it's there, I guess. So I lift that up out of the way. And you just kind of loosen it up because... there we are, because there's a slot there and there's a tab just on there, and that fits into there. So basically you just pull this out. Well, what we'll do is, so everything's tabbed in, and it's very nice actually, the way they've done it, is you've got this little post there, and it just fits up what would become his wrist socket, like that. So that when you're transforming it into cassette player mode, his boombox mode, you just do it like that, and then you rotate this in like that, which is pretty cool. So we'll rotate that down, and then we will, what are we doing now? Rotate it this way, and then we will pull out the foot like so. And then this side at the back, you've got this bit that covered the side up. You rotate that bit in like that, and then you push that in. Now with these, I'll get to these in a minute. Oh, didn't click in properly. I'll get onto these in a minute. They're cool, don't get me wrong, it just, I want to show you something with those. Now, same again for this side, you just basically just detab everything, rotate it round like so, and then you rotate it to the back, and then you get this bit, rotate that in, pull that in like that, and then you get his foot, and then you rotate it out, and because I'm on camera now, it doesn't want to come out. There we are. Cheating a little bit. So you grab his waist and then you pull it round like that, and then you get this bit at the back and just push it down. So he's ready to go. So we'll just move this up like that. Now his wrists are very weird. Now you would think that that's his wrist socket. It isn't. That's the bit that goes underneath, that becomes the top of the forearm. So basically you rotate that round like that, and then you click it, which is nice. And you rotate that round. Oh, it does come undone that bit. It don't quite stay in as hard as you want it to. Rotate that round. And this, now I've got a bit of an issue with mine. I don't know if it's the same with everybody else's. Now, these are all open for one. I hate that. There should be a flap there, but there you go. There's nothing really to peg these. It feels like it should peg in, but it doesn't. As you can see there, it doesn't. it just doesn't want to stay put, you know? That's the only letdown. So anyway, you rotate that down like that. Same again for this side, rotate that round like this. That one seems a bit more definite actually. And then you rotate that round like that, like so. He's missing something. You rotate him at the back. You pull this panel all the way down like that to reveal his head. And you can rotate it up when I can fucking grab it. There we are. Come on. And that beeping is my dryer to tell me it's finished. So there we are. And there is Blaster in his robot mode. And don't you think he just looks fantastic? Absolutely fucking fantastic. He really is just brilliant. Now, before I get onto anything, these things, you can keep them like that. Looks pretty good. Kind of replicates the speaker there as well. But you can, if you push them in, rotate them around to reveal a speaker, which is really cool. So if you want to use his sound powers, there you go, you can do that as part of the transformation. It's entirely up to you. I mean, I kind of prefer them like that, if I'm honest, because it replicates these. And I can do that one, there you go. But I mean, it's your toy, you display it however you like. Right, articulation. You get his head is on a ball joint, so you can rotate it 360 degrees, exorcist twist. You can look up a little bit, look down, look inquisitive and go, hey, what? Huh? And then, you know, you can do that. So his arm's on like a universal joint, so they will rotate 360 at the shoulder, rotate out like you'd expect. He's got a bicep swivel, so you can swivel at the bicep, which is nice. He's got an elbow, but it doesn't go all the way. It's kind of at that angle, which isn't too bad, but you know, it's not the best. Nothing at the wrist. He does rotate at the waist, which is really nice. You can get some really good poses out of him. His legs are on a universal joint, so they will go forward, will go back, but they are hindered by this flap. So you lift that up, so you can go back like that. He can go out, receptor kick. I've just noticed this man's a little loose, but he stands okay. There's no problem there. Rotation at the top of the thigh, a knee bend, which is really cool, and then he can bend at the ankles, so you can give him a really big A stance, which is really nice. So you can do that if you really wanted to, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's really cool. So you can give him his blaster, give Blaster his blaster, like so. Put it in any hand you want, but like on Soundwave, I'll just zoom this in. They've given him a finger, pointy finger, so he can replicate like he does in Transformers, the movie, when he presses his cassette door, like so. I mean, it doesn't quite get there, but you can, you know, if you want it for posing purposes, you can do that, which is really cool. So it looks like he's pressing the button, and you just press them, and it pops open, which is really cool. You didn't see that, did you? Let's zoom this out a bit. Come on. There you go. So you can press, so you can give him the illusion he's pressing the button. Press it, boom, boom. Let's zoom in on that face sculpt, because that face is just the Generation 1 cartoon. Look at him. Look at him. That is the cartoon come to life. You know? That is just fucking spot on. You know? He's, you know, look out and shout, ow! You know? He's just an absolutely fantastic figure. When I can, come on, there we go. It won't play ball then. And you can get some really good. I've been messing with this. I got this guy yesterday. I've been a bit upset lately, and this guy's cheered me up. And you can get some really cool poses out of this fella. You know, let's see if I can get a cool pose. Let's have a look. Or something to that effect. But you can get some good, nice poses. Yeah, so he's just absolutely fucking brilliant. I really, really love this guy a lot. Do you know what? Let's bring him in with his Decepticon counterpart, Soundwave. And, well, this is the Netflix Soundwave, but don't they look fucking great together? They are just, it's perfect. Look like they've walked right off the cartoon. both of them. They are just absolutely fantastic. And like I say, you can get them doing the whole, you know, let's see if I can do it. You know, he can press his button, and he can press his button. So, you know, it's just fantastic. It really is. You know, this is one of the reasons why I love Transformers, because they're just fucking cool, aren't they? You know, they're just fucking cool. So, yeah, would I recommend Blaster? Wholeheartedly, yes. But, like I say, there are some issues. The clear plastic on this fella is one. If you can get the Kingdom one, get it because it's slightly cheaper. But I found the Legacy one, and I wanted him. You know, I wanted Blaster ever since I got Soundwave, really, because, you know, he needs a baddie, a goodie to fight against. So, thank you for watching. If you like what I do, why not consider donating to my Patreon? I've got some cool rewards over there. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. You know, that costs nothing. A quick subscribe from you and a quick like on the video. Tell me what you think about this figure. If you think it's great, think it could be better, let me know in the comments below. And I will catch you very soon for another review. So, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you very, very soon. Bye for now.